Welcome to this tutorial. In this tutorial, I will be giving you an overview on what is DTIS or Data Transfer Intermediate Storage in SAP BW4HANA. So I will be going through what is DTIS in BW4HANA, how it is generated, what is the use of DTIS, and DTIS as error stack. And this is an image you can see from the process monitor, where you can see that the DTIS is getting filled up because DTIS is an intermediate table. So first, what is DTIS? It is called as data transfer intermediate storage, and it is an intermediate table, and it is a new functionality in SAP BW4HANA. DTIS is used as a persistent layer for error handling in SAP BW4HANA. And there are some technical information that we should be knowing, that when it is generated when a DTP is activated. Only one DTIS is generated for a target that is used in multiple DTPs. Suppose you are having a target and that target is used and there are multiple sources, and from multiple sources you are having multiple DTPs, but in that case you will have only one DTP for that particular target. DTIS will be available in the DTP which will be having SAP HANA runtime transformation. So there is a constraint that you need to have the SAP HANA runtime transformation, then only the DTIS will be applicable for that DTP. Now the uses. There are two uses as of now. Those are for error handling, replacing the concept of error stack. As you might know that the concept of error stack that is being replaced by DTIS now, and grouping or sorting of data records. In that case, you have to set the keys in the extraction grouping. And now it comes how the process, like when the DTP is executed, first the data will be inserted in the intermediate table that is called DTIS. And in case the DTP is having some error or it is failed in red status, then the data will be stored in DTIS. In that case, you can enable your error handling and you can correct the data manually, and you can update the data into your target again. So, and if it is green status, in that case what happens, the data will be updated into your target and DTIS will be empty again. So the one of the very useful is that the error handling, you can use it as the way we have been using the error stack, because if the error comes into the DTP load, then the data first stored into your DTIS, and if you delete the read request, then the similar to error stack, the data those has stored in DTIS will be deleted as well. So you can then need to reload again. So that's the concept about DTIS. I hope you have got some information about DTIS, and thank you for watching. If you have liked it, please like it, share it, and also please comment below if you want to know more about DTIS or SAP BW4HANA. Please also look into the other tutorials. I have given the links in the below description. Thank you for watching.